Hi soulmates, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to cut and sew this handkerchief skirt that you see on the screen. So if this is what you're interested in, let's get started right away. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. So here's the Ankara that I'm using. As you can see, I've already gone ahead to cut out in the length that I wanted, 40 inches, and that is what I've cut in a fold. So the actual is 80 inches, 40 plus 40, that's 80. And then on the sides as well, you can see the fold, the way I folded it. That's how you're going to fold it, okay? So just go ahead and do this. Now, the width of an Ankara is 45 inches, mostly. It is 45 inches. So my client wanted this hers to be longer. This skirt is for my client, so she wanted it to be longer because she didn't want the sides to be too short because it's a long one. So I had to join at the sides here. So what I've joined is 12 inches. So you can see I joined it on this line because the fabric is patterned. I could easily get away with it. Like there was no sign of any joining. Okay, so that is what you're going to do if that is what you want, or you can just leave it as it is. Next, we're going to mark out the opening of the waist opening. And how to get that, you're going to divide your hip circumference by 6.28. Okay, you're going to divide your hip circumference. Whatever you get, you're going to place it on here. From this point, you're going to place it and mark it all the way around, just as you see me doing. I'm going to go ahead, mark it, and then connect the points together. Okay, so afterwards, I just want to check to see what I have left on this side. Okay, so I'm just going to check. You're not going to be trimming anything from this part. Whatever you have is what you're going to work with, whatever you have left. Okay, so on this side here, the length from this side here is 40 inches. Okay, and that is what I'm marking there, as you can see, 40 inches. Now I'm just going to hold the edges together like this and trim any excess that I have on the side. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead now and trim whatever excess that I have on that side, just a little bit. So afterwards, I'm going to go ahead now and cut the waist part open. I added 0.7 inch allowance because we're going to be fixing a band. We're going to be joining a band to it, so that is what I've added there. So next, I'm going to slant this side like this. I'm going to slant it to this other side, okay, because I don't want the two sides to be equal. So I'm just going to come up by 5 inches. From the hem line, I came up by 5 inches, and we're going to go ahead now and connect this to this other side like this. Okay, because it's a long one. We're making a long one, not a short one. So afterwards, we're going to go ahead and trim off this excess like so. And that is basically everything. So if you want to add a pocket or this part that I just touched, that's where you're going to open it up. You're going to open the two sides. You're going to have two pieces, one for the back, one for the front. Then you can add your extra layer or your pocket or anything that you want to add. You go ahead and add it. So next, you're going to go ahead now and take your waist measurement. Okay, what you have there, you're going to just measure it round as you see me doing, and then that is what we're going to use to cut the waistband. So this is what I have here. Now the pieces I had was not long enough, so I had to cut two pieces so I can join them together. Now after I did measure it round, what I had was 49 inches. Okay, 49. So the width of this band is 4.5 inches. Okay, so I just wanted it to be bigger. So the width of my elastic is 1.5 inch. So as you can see here, I've joined the two parts together like so. I've joined the two sides. Okay, so this is what I've done. And I also went ahead to fix eyelets because I'm going to be adding a rope. I'm going to be adding a rope. So just go ahead and fix your eyelet just the way I did it if you're going to be adding a rope. But if you don't want to add a rope, it's totally fine. You don't have to stress yourself with any of this. So after I joined it, what I have was 50 inches. Okay, 50 inches is what I had. And that is okay. Okay, we're not going to have any excess. It's going to come out absolutely fine. So this is the elastic that I'm using. The width of my elastic is 1.5 inches. You can use 2 inches or even 1 inch elastic. It depends on what you want. So what you're going to do is to measure your waist circumference. Whatever you have, that's your actual waist circumference. Whatever you get, you minus 4 inches from your elastic and then cut. For example, if your waist circumference is 39, you're going to minus 4 inches, which will give you 35, and then you're going to stitch it down. And this is what I've done here. So afterwards, I'm just going to put it inside like this. You're going to put it in and then turn it and then stitch down. Okay, very close to the elastic. You're not going to climb the elastic. I was trying to show you that part as well, but I didn't know it was not recording. I'm very sorry about that. So as you can see, you're going to stitch very close to the elastic, making sure not to climb the elastic, because if you climb it, it's going to be very difficult for you. You have to lose it and then start again. So this is what you're going to do, as you can see. Next, I'm going to a straight center line across this point, as you can see, so that I can fix my rope and it won't have to be moving up and down. So I'm going to just run a center line and another one as well to secure my rope. So you're going to place it like this. You place your machine like this. So as you can see, as you go, you pull. So I'm going to run this line. As you stitch down, you're going to pull. So I'm just going to show you. As you stitch down, you pull. As you stitch down, you continue to pull, and just take that line, not too small, so that the rope can fit in absolutely well. So it won't give you stress to pass the rope, like when you're passing the rope, so that it will not be stressful. So you're just going to run into the other side, and that's it. So this is my rope that I already had at home. I'm just going to fix it from here like this, because it has like a solid head. So I'm going to fix it. If not, you're going to use your hook to your pin to pin it and then move it up from here to the other side. Now this one is not easy, but you're going to take your time. It might take you at least like 10 to 15 minutes to finish up, depends on how fast you are. So afterwards, you're just going to go ahead and then even the other sides, the rope, you're just going to make sure that the both sides are even, and then continue to pull until they fix perfectly. So next, I'm going to bring up my skirt. As you can see, I notched the center part of the skirt. Now this is the center point, and I've notched it. Now I did this because we fixed a rope to the skirt. Okay, if there is no rope, if you're not fixing a rope, there's no need for you to do that. You just go ahead, pin down, and then start sewing. But because I fixed it, the rope has to be facing the front, okay, the center part of the front. So you have to be mindful of that if you're adding your rope to the skirt, okay? So next is you're going to pin that point, that joining point there. I'm just going to pin it down to the front part of the skirt. Now make sure that the side that you're fixing is the right side, okay? You're going to be fixing it to the right, so right sides facing each other, and that's how you're going to pin it down, and then you're going to start sewing. Now you're going to be sewing on that first line, okay? Make sure you push this other side inwards, okay, so that the machine does not climb it. So you're going to sew from this, that the first line that you used to close in the elastic is what you're going to use to start sewing, and then as you go, you pull, okay? You're going to be pulling. As you continue to stitch down, you're going to pull. As you go, you push the other side inwards, and then continue to drag, and then fix it as you go, okay? So you're running it on the first line that is on this the band, okay? So that is what you're going to do. You're going to follow it bit by bit. Don't forget to pull. As you go, you pull, okay? If not, it's not going to be enough. So just continue to pull, do that, and to make sure that when you get to the other joining point, it is on the back point that you notched as well. So that's how you know that you're on the right track. So this is what we have. As you can see, this is what we have, and you can see how simple it is to achieve. It looks very neat. So this is what we have. This is basically it. So afterwards, the next thing we're going to do is, if you have your weaving machine, you can go ahead to weave all the sides with your outer weaving, or you go ahead to turn it twice like this and then stitch all the way around. And that is pretty much it, guys. This is what the skirt looks like. I hope that you enjoyed the tutorial, and it's very simple. I hope that you'll be trying it out as well. Next, we're going to be also making a tutorial for the double layer type of handkerchief skirt. So you want to stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope that you enjoyed this one. Bye.